Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Levine against MP. Shot clock at 5. Here's Valanciunas. Outside for Murray for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
Now, DeMar DeRozan will 2-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
Levine against MP. Here's Dick. Rebound collected by Levine.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Dick, that's good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
If you want a t-shirt, I need it.
Completely new group for Toronto. And a change for the Kings. The Kings trail by 9. Walter out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And there's Davis. And it's Mobo in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Here's Walter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Fultz. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now, Markelle Fultz, that tight handle allows that kind of move to be made. That is pretty, folks.
MP against Fultz. From deep. And Emmanuel quickly hits from deep. Quickly's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
5 to shoot. Jones sets the pick for Fultz. It's hauled in by MP. Raptors leading by 10. Now an update on DeMar DeRozan from David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic.
Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
The Kings trail by 14. Outside DeRozan. To end the run. That shot misses. Good defense by MP. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Fultz looking around. Outside, Jones. Monk for three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Here's MP. Again, Toronto.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Fultz kicks to Jones. Back to Fultz. Pass to Jones. DeRozan in the corner. Shoots over Walter. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from DeRozan.
Yeah, one of the great mid-range scorers in the game, DeMar DeRozan, getting to work.
Now Pirtle, 11 points last game. Barnes screen on Fultz. A three from quickly. Monk grabs the board. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Fultz. Pass to DeRozan. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
On the wing quickly. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Monk. Walter pulls it in. Toronto leading by 9. Goes up on the wing. And that one's good. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Timeout called by the Kings. And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in. Sacramento with the ball. 11-point game. Knocks it loose. Dick with the steal. He's looking for MP and finds him.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Here's DeRozan. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Murray against MP. To the middle. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. MP with the powerful alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Sacramento again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's MP. Another miss by MP. The Kings trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, doesn't allow himself to be rattled in the least by the aggressive defense. Jonas Valanciunas shows his strength and composure to power up and through.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Perk. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Quickly. And a change for the Kings. Malik Monk, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Levine finds Valanciunas. Here's Monk. Back to Murray. Kick out to Levine. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Levine's got 10 points.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Sinks the triple.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
The Kings trail by 17. Levine passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Monk. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt.
Oh! Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And here are the Kings now. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Ellis can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Dick, that's good.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Levine kicks to Murray. Outside, Levine. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Clock at 6. Monk against Barrett. Sacramento again missing. Raptors leading by 22. Davis, the pass to Barnes. Now Davis. 1:49 left in the first half. Pass to Barrett. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Davis has got his 7th assist in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
We need you to get right now.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Monk sets the screen for Levine. Back to Monk. Looking to end the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
MP passes to Abaji. Barrett wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ellis left side. This one for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And the Kings... making a change here. Arabia's checked in. Here's MP. He's got 24. Into the lane. And MP throws it down.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Murray outside. Pass to Laravia. Levine wide open. And the 3 off target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
MP up top. He's guarded by Ellis. Dick passes to Barrett. MP dishes to Barrett. Back to MP. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. At the line for your Raptors.
Free throw good. MP. That one misses. And so it's Toronto cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, your attention to set the court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Sacramento Kings.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers.
Rawr.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the Raptors, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. On the floor for Sacramento, Malik Monk out there with Ellis. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 4 slot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's MP for 3. Buries the long range. Jumper. Davis has got the first basket of the second half here for the Raptors.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, if it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
Here's Monk. And the rejection by MP. Inside, and stolen by Murray. Pass to Monk. Back to LaVine. DeRozan for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Let's check in on the status now of Valanciunas with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Now, it's just November, so they do have some time to make adjustments, but it's a blow nonetheless. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
What a snappy pass from Quickly straight to the open teammate.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Sacramento, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Monk finds Ellis. DeRozan against Barnes. Monk outside. Clock at 4. Offline with his 3.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. MP.
On the free throw, no good.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
A 3 from Barnes. Sacramento grabs the miss. Levine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan a screen on Quickly. Outside, Levine. Over MP. Levine's shot is off. Raptors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Dick in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ellis kicks to Monk. On the wing, DeRozan. From 12 feet out, Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
For Sacramento, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Monk. Here's DeRozan, covered by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Sacramento moving it around. Monk for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's MP. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. The Kings shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. Shoots over Walter. Sacramento again missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. No problems knocking that one down. Quickly's got 8 points.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
DeRozan passes to Monk. with the drive. Back to DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Barrett subbed in for Quickly.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here is Monk. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to DeRozan. The fader. And it's Toronto with the rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Barrett on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists tonight.
DeMar's basketball skill and his IQ make him such a dangerous, well-rounded scorer.
Here's MP going inside. Can't convert the two-handed jam. And for Sacramento, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. From deep, Ellis. Alter pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ellis with it. Now defended by MP. Ellis kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Jones. Now Levine. Barrett covering. Now here's Monk. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Ellis against MP. Here's Walter. Basket counts. Walter's got his first basket.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchup?
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Man, really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running. Objects in motion stay in motion as long as they...
And the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Dick in at the small forward position. And for Denver, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Chanchar in at the 4-man position. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
MP with it. Checked by Murray. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, wow. That was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Murray against Quickly. Brown passes to Chanchar. Outside Murray. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number and it paid off for him.
Here's Davis driving to the basket. The rebound by Murray.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Chanchar. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Murray. That one a little long. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Now here's Porter, Brown, and it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Dick with a miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Jokic. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Timeout called. The Nuggets. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Here's Jokic, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys...
All you, MP. You got this.
And so Quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with MP, and it's Dick in at the 3, the small forward. Westbrook, the pass to Jordan. Now here's Porter. Pass to Strother. Over MP. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Toronto trailing. Quickly passes to MP. Kicks it to Quickly. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Dick's got 5 now.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Outside Porter. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Westbrook taking his time here. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. From deep. And it's MP with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that's good. Off the glass that time. And now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
Releases. Westbrook can't hit. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. MP finds Quickly. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Grady Dick. Porter against MP. And another basket for Toronto.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Checked in for the Nuggets. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. In third, the Nuggets.
And if you have to ask, what's the name of the game? Well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
And he's going for the lob. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick and roll execution.
MP outside. And there's the screen. Back to quickly. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Brown.
MVP. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Raptors.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
Jamal Murray is checked in for the Nuggets. The Raptors also with a sub. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Outside for Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's Dick. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound Toronto. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Outside Murray. Up top Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 7 points.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Davis. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Murray. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boucher right side. Pass to Dick. 3-pointer. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter with it, and it's Boucher picking him up. And here's Westbrook. He's got 7. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
Davis against Westbrook. Davis with room to shoot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 11 points in the game.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Pass to Brown. Porter with it. Jordan with a screen on Barnes. Here's Porter. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And Porter is a weapon from pretty much everywhere on the court.
And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
4-3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, turning defense into offense. Porter with a great steal to get things going.
Boucher a screen on Westbrook. MP, the pass to Boucher. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Takes it in. Oh, MP throws it down.
I mean, you have to have the talent to make a move like that. But MP also puts in the work.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Westbrook outside. Quickly against Murray. To the middle. Here's Jordan over Boucher. Jordan misses.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Back to Davis. Outside Dick. There's the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Westbrook, the pass to Porter. Murray against Quickly. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 8.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Quickly outside. On the wing Quickly. Back to Davis. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Murray. Westbrook with a screen on Quickly. Back to Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Back come the Nuggets on the run. Porter from outside. Rebound Toronto. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Offensive board. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Checking out Toronto, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it. By being more active and more physical than the other team.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Chanchar in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Jokic with a screen on Davis. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Quickly. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, MP with a great catch on the lob.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball,